creating incisions in small versus large intestines? And do you need me to give you an overview of that, Love?
No. I would say that I don't really consider. I mean, it's taken into some consideration, but mostly when we make incisions in, let's say, the abdominal wall or in the intestines or in blood vessels, we're making them based on the blood supply to that area, and also in the abdominal wall on musculature and what's going to hurt the least for the patient. So when we talk about incisions in the intestine, we're usually basing it on its blood supply and how well it's going to heal. And when we put it back together, the orientation and all that, so we get good flow through the intestines, more so than the pressure. I mean, the pressure is important, but we're never going to get that much pressure inside there that's going to cause a bursting of the incision. So we really base it on its blood supply. We don't have good blood supply, then we don't heal well, and then we could have that kind of problem. But mostly it's based on how the blood supply to that area is.
Gotcha. And so for suturing, do you use the equation, so it'd be V equals pi r squared times L, so pretty much in essence using the thinnest possible suture material with minimum possible length using while you suture?
Yeah, we would always, so when you're talking about blood vessels or intestinal surgery, we would use the thinnest, strongest suture we can, but we also got to make sure it's not going to tear through the tissue when we do have some pressure on it. And the thinner it is, the more likely it is to want to cut through the tissue. So in the abdominal wall, where there is a lot of pressure and a lot of tension, we're going to use heavier suture, definitely for strength.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Lengthwise, we don't really, we don't run. We run some stuff, but most of it's interrupted, meaning so it's small length